Hey there, everybody. Alright, so I guess I don't even need to really worry about being connected to that. Doesn't honestly make a difference right now. Anyway, let's see if I've got everything set up here. I got my controller to start working. I had to go into the settings and just tinker with some stuff there. I'm wondering what it was that I had to do. Is this turned on? Yes, it is. Good. Is my stream running? Great, got it. Perfect. So yeah, back to playing some Persona. I would like to watch that opening scene like every time I do this, except I don't like that opening as much as I like the original, and that would just be a huge amount of time every time. Alright. I wonder if they randomize like where they are. No, it looks like they're all in the same place as last time. It's hard to tell. I wonder how they decide like where everyone gets to stand here. Alright. I guess it's the red one that's highlighted. Okay, whatever. Alright. So I don't fully remember exactly what I was doing, but we can go ahead and talk to some people.
It's just...
Okay, being able to rotate the camera is so much nicer. I wonder what the hotkey like on the laptop is to like rotate the camera, because holy jeez, is it not fun trying to navigate this. Is that Haru? What's she doing here?
No. Yes.
Huh. Okay, so I think like they probably took to mind the fact that like a lot of people sort of complaints about like not thinking that Haru is a great character is not that they didn't like her, it's that she kind of isn't in the game until like the very end, and like unlike Naoto in 4, like you also don't meet her until like fairly late in the game, so it winds up feeling like she's a little bit discluded from the events. Let's go ahead up here. Immediately breaking rules.
There you are. Sorry for calling you up. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't...
How'd you know?
Figured as much. Then again, we're in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, there are dreams that you die in after all. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome.
But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him.
That guy we met earlier?
Yeah, the ripped mop head. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers.
Please don't get me expelled.
I'm Ryuji Sakamoto.
Sup, Ryuji?
I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright?
Only if you don't say dumbass things that, like, you know, hey, I'm the criminal all along. You know, just as long as you don't do any of that kind of stuff. You know, then I think we can get along just okay. I think this is... I feel like this is a little bit different. I remember that you go up here during the early game and then you leave here because, you know, a variety of reasons, but I don't remember Haru's plants being up here this early in the game, but maybe they were, and I just didn't recognize them. I might have not thought about them because like Haru wasn't really a thing in the game at that point in time.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school. Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning.
Are you kidding? I was in Shinjuku Station for 6 hours trying to figure out how to leave.
Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right? Good. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised.
So, like, what I feel pretty sure about this is that he's talking to Futaba in these sort of scenes. I wonder why it's going to take him half an hour. Maybe he has to get cleaned up.
What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now.
Why would it take him a half hour? Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, still can't do any of that. Police are inspecting the scene of the accident. We'll launch a full-scale investigation. Trade signal which has been disrupted since the accident is finally back to normal. Cool. Trying to remember, like, how long it's going to take before the game, like, Aren't I supposed to flip the sign? Okay, well, let's just head back to bed. I thought I was supposed to flip over the sign, and it clearly is, like, it says open. So that's interesting.
About time you've come to.
Well, at least they didn't waterboard me or something like that.
On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin. There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator?
No, I don't like Facebook. I really don't like Facebook, so I've been trying to delete it, actually. Can you, get rid of that malware for me?
Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Is that what Zuckerberg's calling, his like, workplace, meetup places in, VR nowadays, palaces? Okay, well, it's trendy, but...
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
I like how it's like, oh yeah, no, you need to, like, stop doing crimes, and everyone else is like, you need to do some more crimes.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
So is this actually Zuckerberg?
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It's interesting how the context for certain things changes with time.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone.
Well, no one else is using it as far as I know, so, you know, yeah, that's...
Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well.
See, this is why your platform's not growing, Zuckerberg.
This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
I knew all those people on Facebook were hucksters and thieves.
Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
I never realized just like how much more one of them talks than the other. Justine does all the talking, Caroline does not. Caroline? Coraline? Coraline's the movie. See? Umbrella.
Seriously?
It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not that surprising. Japan has been in, like, an eternal, like, not downslide of their economy, but it's been stagnant for, like, ages.
You mean that one with the red ribbon?
What is... I just realized, what is that girl's got on her... in the right, this one here, what is that on her head? She looks like she's wearing a little tiny cat in the hat hat. And people are asking about this? What the hell? No, this is the question. Goes to the same school as I do.
She's so thin.
What?
It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
No, you're definitely the more, like, interesting of the two of you in a way that is not necessarily flattering.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Man, okay. Getting into that train car would be just... Alright, so this is
Take my seat.
where we get to new stuff. Student with ribbon and hair. But there's two of them. There's two of
My
those.
station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
How did she get a seat?
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean... Oh...
You should say something.
It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
Why would you need to carry her luggage? She's standing still.
Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
I didn't do anything, but okay. With what? Because I didn't
for
do
speaking
anything.
up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself.
I think that makes her the only character who's in a younger grade than you. Everyone else is like
Thinking
either
you
second
totally
or third year.
slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Well, okay, so that's where they introduced her. It's both earlier than I expected, but also, like, you know, it's not really much of an intro. It's just this character exists kind of thing. They sure captured the sort of, like, high school students or gossipy assholes element of this. I was kind of in, like, a weird misfit group in high school, though, so I didn't deal with that very much. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 365 disappointments. So you must love leap years then, because there's an entire day that's not a disappointment. The book's title is about as cynical satire as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. I'm gonna guess the answer is money. I actually don't know the answer to this. I wonder if it matters if I know the answer.
Do you know anything?
Malefactors, villains. Okay. If you're in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. I don't know that that's a study issue there, honestly. That's not a book that I've ever read, and I don't think that very many people have. I figured money was the more cynical answer, honestly, between the two of them. Oh, the other person's also a transfer student. I hear he carry around a knife.
Hey
I
there,
don't have my
Takagi.
knife yet.
Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you...
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think that,
Yo,
yeah, I got the controller working. I still think that his character design looks like it's from a different series. What's up?
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all.
So if it was like a castle, but it was about like Kawakami or something, you'd be totally chill with it, right? If Kawakami was trying to kill you, you'd be like, okay, I guess this is just a dream then, I guess, or something. I don't know. Is that how this is?
I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
What, getting murdered in a castle? Yeah, sure, let's go get murdered in a castle. Sure, what next?
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. He is an idiot, though. Honestly, like, choice between malevolence or idiocy, it's a hard choice.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore.
Honestly, this is a huge place. Finding
All
anything
right,
is impossible.
This way. Let me know if you notice something.
Okay.
Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere.
No, we made all correct turns, which is
Let's
why we
try
ended up
again.
where we're supposed to wind up. Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go.
Okay, I can't remember how many times it takes for me to pull out my phone and realize that we have to use our phone for this. How do they not notice
For
that they're
real?
at the school from, like, until they get this close to it? You'd think they'd notice from, like, further away.
Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check on your phone.
I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation
I don't know
app.
if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that?
Yeah, that should have been a real goddamn dead giveaway about what's going on here.
Let me see your phone for a bit.
And then he stole my phone. Just runs off.
What's this eyeball-looking thing?
Cute logo, huh?
That's not how I'd describe it. What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius!
No. No.
Let's try using it.
But I don't know how.
Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction. Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
Alright. I wonder what that looks like to people on the outside. I'd love to get a glimpse of, like, what that actually looks like to just the people who are there.
It's the castle from yesterday.
Like, do they just disappear or something like that? Or are they just standing there looking around, looking like complete crazies?
We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real, too.
No, you can dream two days consecutively.
Yeah! Those clothes! That happened last time, too, huh?
Yep.
What's with that outfit?
Not bad, huh?
You like it? What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey,
Sup, cat?
stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
Saying
What is this
Morgana now
place?
all of a sudden.
Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I
Just
shouldn't
play
have expected a
just play
moron
Project
to
Moon
get it.
games. You'll understand.
What did you say? What was that?
Just
It must
shadows.
be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Why me?
I just want to get a better look at your powers. Even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him?
I never said that. Alright.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay.
This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right.
One thing
Not
about these
barging
games is
into
that
the
they do have a
entrance
lot
is
of
part the
dialogue, and I'm
basics of
talking
phantom
over
thievery.
stuff.
How are
Because,
we
you know,
supposed to know
how am I
about
supposed
that
to get a
stuff?
word in edgewise if I don't talk over Ryuji?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this. But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Yeah, you do. Alright.
Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Always, you mean last time?
Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
I do love the little walk animation or run animation for Morgana. Alright. This place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up. Come on, this way. And then a shadow showed up. Like, those moments. I wonder what exactly we're seeing during those moments. Like, what the other people in the school, for example, would be seeing during those sort of moments.
Shoot. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our...
Okay, so I've got different hotkeys now that I'm not
I'll just
using
teach you
my,
the basics of battle for now. Always try to ambush enemies who need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
Then the enemies all started like putting straps on their like masks so that we can't rip them off.
Get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona.
You don't have any personality, Ryuji. What are you talking
Anyway,
about?
let's go.
Where's the context things for like hide behind thing? There's supposed to be like context things for like hide behind terrain sort of thing. I guess we don't actually have those here. I don't think I got them.
One enemy. Let's do it.
Okay. Do we have intel on this thing? Nope. Okay. If I recall correctly, Garu works. Yeah, Garu is something he's weak against.
Yeah.
Didn't even get the knockdown there.
Okay.
Okay, well, we don't actually want to pull the jaw there because we want to cross the bridge, so obviously not. We'll have to think about that later.
Why ain't anyone? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
All of that is later.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
You can't do the scan yet? That's annoying.
They might have
I
been
don't have
transferred
memory.
already.
Like, how am I supposed to remember that these things are weak to something?
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
It's really weird save rooms. 20-hour tutorial? Yeah. I just forget, like, when you
shadows
unlock certain
probably
things
won't come
because
in
I'm
there.
used to them just being there.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized.
It's weird that he would want to, like, be the ruler of such, like, a dank, dingy dungeon.
I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So it became like this?
Although, admittedly, there are much more opulent parts to this level, so... it's... Maybe not having torchlight everywhere would be...
Son of a bitch!
You know, I don't know. I guess he is a
He must
musclehead.
really
Maybe he
hate this
doesn't know how to
Kamoshida guy.
use computers.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
The train
I don't
accidents?
know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you.
Yeah, knowing Morgana, you're not one to talk. Alright.
His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Not really.
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
It's interesting that Morgana thinks that way, honestly, but...
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You
You
think?
think?
But I do know how to regain my true form.
Just have to will yourself a human body like Teddy did.
The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means.
Problem with you is that, you know, if you did that, you'd be like a foot tall, so...
Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help,
The weird thing about the, like, hide behind things, though, is that we already had that tutorial. Like, that should already be an existing tutorial.
It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
Why did you think that would help, Ryuji?
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
I actually don't know what he was trying to say there, necessarily.
So you
Prevention
were
is worth
planning
an
this
ounce
from
of...
the start.
I don't know.
Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
It's interesting that he's the one that gives you that sort of toy gun, but also, like... He uses shotguns instead.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
He's saving the good stuff for himself. Alright, what's up?
Damn it.
Well...
Damn it.
Oh.
Damn it.
Okay, so same dialogue from both of them.
I'll just add this.
Let's go ahead and save. Oh, it feels so much better using a controller. They're all in the training hall. I'd assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well, by the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stand your guard. Alright.
Okay, let's go.
I wonder what I'm gonna get for my first captured Pokemon in this game here.
There's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do?
Seems like it. Just don't...
Oh yeah, I forgot about this mechanic.
Well, the security level will go back down.
That sounds,
Fine. This is crucial to successful palace and...
I'll reveal your true form.
There we go. That's better. I don't remember what these guys are weak to at all. It's been so long since I've played against, like, any of this crap. They're probably weak against guns. Like, I'm probably supposed to use the new thing that I just got, now that I think about it. Wait, do I even have access? Where is that?
Calm down.
Oh, right, it's this. I'm not gonna bother doing that, though.
Never mind.
There we go. Okay. Could have sworn there's supposed to be like a gun thing here, but I can't remember what the button is now that I look at this. Aren't you railroaded into Pixie? I can't remember. That could be a case in this game. Probably could have taken another hit before I did that. I have to check my settings to see what the gun is set to.
One enemy. Only one more. Let's go. Me, yeah.
I remember in like Persona 3, for example, and Persona 4, I got ones that apparently don't usually get first because they're slightly rare drops, but like I think you get Pixie in Persona 4 most playthroughs, but for some reason I got Angel. Running out of SP in this game is like the most common reason for you having to like end a run. Like leave and come back a different day.
Spectacular victory!
You actually remember all the weaknesses? I remember 0 of the weaknesses. Like even when I'm playing a dungeon or whatever, like a palace, I don't remember crap.
Hey.
I just don't have. Why'd they give me the gun then? Why would they do that? Okay. Nope. Okay.
Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
Saving SP is like the most important thing in these
I see.
levels.
Damn it. I wish I could fight, but all I got is this toy from earlier.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, this must be where I get it.
All of
Okay.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
You'd think the Morgana would still have like his
sure this
slingshot
will
here anyway.
Attack away, frizzy hair.
Leave it
Dude,
to me.
I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
It's from the power of imagination. Okay, so that one on the right's probably... There we go. Okay. Nope.
How about that? Surprised?
Probably not supposed to do it that way, because I'm pretty sure that I just don't get more bullets back.
But using it
After the battle, okay.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
Okay.
For real?
This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking.
Listen to this.
So if Bullet Tooth Tony showed up and he read replica down the side of our gun, we would not be able to shoot him here.
Let's get them.
I like how they just stand there and let me like take the swing.
Our ammo's replenished.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if you get back your ammo after each battle or if it was after each level, but... Yeah, it used to be no refresh. That's what I thought. I was like, it is reckless for me to just use up all my ammo here. The way that you used it in, like, the previous one was you just use it if they were weak to bullets, and then you would use it as a knockdown. But... it's kind of interesting to know, like, that you've got the ability to just use unlimited ammo now, but... or not actually unlimited. I'm not doing that. Start commands.
Yep.
Okay, I already set to that, though, so... this will probably make it so that everyone, like, automatically sets to that, though, when I get them added to the party, which is going to be a nice convenience thing, instead of me being surprised that they're acting independently after every single stupid thing. Okay, do I not get to hide behind the thing here? Oh. What the heck? Where'd he go?
A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
Guns are just good damage now.
You guys
I'm sure
gonna
you'd
take it
still
down
want
again?
to use them as things
Guess
that
that's
things
the
are
only
weak to
choice.
as well, because
Wait. Okay,
I don't think that
decided.
they have a crit chance,
I'm
do
gonna
they?
teach you to a special way to fight enemies.
Is it a new
Something
technique?
like that. Let's go.
I wonder if this is the new mechanic, like the team attack things.
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something.
Good to know that you can also be stupid at remembering your allegories there. Alright.
First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Persona! You're mine.
I like how it tells me for once that this person's weak to this. Okay, so yeah, you
Now rush on in for a...
do get like an automatic pixie, I guess, here. Or maybe not. Okay, I guess we just murdered. Rip pixie. I wonder what happens if you manage to like drop your MP down to 0 before you get here.
It's a step forward.
Okay.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
It's piling on someone who fell over and beating the ever-loving crap out of them. What did it look? What did it look like?
It's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it.
I
to
miss
beat
Persona
them
3
all at
in
once.
the sense that in the original it used to be that you could knock people down, but you didn't have to all-out attack. So if you declined that, all of the enemies would just miss a turn and they'd be on the ground. So what you would do is you just like attack them normally while they're on the ground, and then when they got back up, you just knock them all down again, which made it so that you could automatically beat any encounter that had a weakness.
Yeah.
Without having to
It's a
do any like
concentrated
actual
attack on defenseless enemies, after all.
risk of damage.
Now, as I mentioned before, I want
They
you
nerfed
to
the
be the
ever-loving
head of
hell
our
out of that
command.
in
You can decide
later
when to use
iterations.
this.
Alright.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
In this version, it's a lot less likely that you're going to want to use like non-all-out attack. You're almost always going to want to use an all-out attack, but nothing here. Okay, nothing going. I don't even remember if they let that mechanic in for like Persona 3 Fez.
Yes!
Kamoshida's Training Hall of Love? What kind of bullshit is this? I like how they didn't even bother trying to make it readable on the sign, like for Western audiences. They're just like, no, it's just in Japanese. You're gonna deal with it. Game takes place in Tokyo, no localization whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I'm not being ironic. I do actually legitimately like that. I think it's very funny. Because it's not like you don't know what it says. They explain it to you, but you know, it's just very clear where you are from the fact that it's like that. Ah, God. Okay, let me just do something real quick here. I've got pop-ups.
Resident Evil was originally...
Gah, jeez. Okay. Sorry about that. Video is being recommended to me.
Whoa.
Hit the wrong button.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
An infinite number of times. Literally infinite.
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave him here.
You'd think he'd sort of recognize that he doesn't know who those people are.
What?
But it is a big enough
These
school,
are
so...
only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school
Just like that Avril Lavigne song. Alright.
Are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Now you're getting it.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world, too.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys.
There we go.
They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
Took him long
They
enough.
must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Probably not exactly similar to this, just in the sense that I don't think that they'd actually be any good at volleyball if this is all their training was. Just staying there getting whooped on.
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real.
Kind of. It kind of is and it kind of
Kamoshida's
isn't.
using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police?
Yeah.
I'll use these guys as evidence.
No?
If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
What would you be taking pictures of? This is like the inside of someone's mind. It's not really happening.
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Camera app won't open.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this.
Gonna have to
We
use
need
one of
head
those
back.
old ones with like a flashbulb and film.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go!
Not giving athletes water even for tough training is a common thing in the real world. That one doesn't make a ton of sense, because, like, that actually doesn't help your training. So.
Hey!
Similarly, like, I don't see how this would actually make you any better at volleyball.
Come on, man.
It's just violence.
What are your thoughts?
Don't freak me out like that. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Just back out the way I came, I guess. Alright. Haven't hit the point where I have to do any leveling yet, which is nice. Because I dislike power leveling. Grinding.
Let's go!
Chance of intruder activity are extremely high. All personnel will increase security measures.
Oh, man.
Feels slightly unfair in the sense that, like, the increased security measures should be that blue bar filling up to red or orange or whatever, but...
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle! I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down!
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader, who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
It doesn't matter what you say here.
What a surprise. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
I forget which boss this is. It's like a sub-boss sort of thing, but...
Damn it.
Ryuji, move!
Alright. I recall correctly, we aren't supposed to be able to win the second part of this fight or something like that?
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
Ow. Ow. Ow.
It's time.
Let's see here.
Ravage them!
Resist, yeah.
Not finish you. There's more of them? Failure!
Oh, it's this part that you automatically lose. Okay, whatever. It's just Ryuji coming into his powers, this part. I couldn't remember if you had to fight the gold guy first or if that's after, but I'm guessing it's after.
Oh! Oh! You piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me?
I wonder if the Kelpies were weak
Though
to
it was
guns.
only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me.
You know, you'd think it would reflect badly on him if you couldn't train a track team, honestly. All they have to do is run.
That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
I'll say this one. I can't remember what element Ryuji even is, because I only use his physical attacks, really.
Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch.
He's not
Look
fire, he's
on
not
as this
ice.
hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with Trap.
What element is he again?
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back.
He looks like he's in a lot more pain than a lot of the other people that get their personas, and it's kind of interesting.
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Could actually be that he's just like the physical user, but I thought he had an element. I just can't remember what it is. Is it Garu again? Better not be Garu again.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Mock me, you brat!
Yeah, this guy. Okay.
Blast him away, Captain Kid!
Makoto's is pretty cool. It does not look anywhere near as painful as Ryuji's for some reason.
Troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters.
I actually like almost
Kamoshida's got
every
mission to change
awakening,
it, right?
honestly.
And I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kid!
Yeah, I think they're all pretty good as well. Okay, let's oh, Zio, right. Is he actually weak to that? No. Okay. Are you guys weak to this?
Not this one.
As well. Okay. Nope. Gonna guess that. Oh, jeez. Probably dead here. Nope. Okay. So, these guys better be weak to this. Yep. Okay, good. We get one more. Okay, so that will help a lot. After that, I guess we can just do this. Oh, he resists that. Okay. Hey, huh? Okay, so he's resistant to that as well. Gonna main characters, because I die if I don't do that. Oh, nope. Game over there. I thought that we would get... I need to increase the social link a little bit more to get the ability to fix that. We'll restart battle, since now I know roughly what they're weak to, which is not anything for that guy. Okay. Wait, is it saying weak for this guy? I don't think he is, though. Yeah, no, yeah, I remember how the UI works for this now. I probably should have used guard on the last one as well. Okay, that's fine. It's so much more manageable in this instance here. Okay, just don't want him to get downed, because then I have to use like other resources to get him back up. There we go. I think we just finished him here. There we go.
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida.
Actually, I haven't seen the new characters Awakening, so I don't know what hers is like, so I can't say they're all good, but I'd assume hers is also fine.
So why have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
Man, trying to remember things' weaknesses, that couldn't be me. I like how that one never really transformed. It was literally just like that guy.
So Ryuji had the potential too.
I think technically everyone does. Like, everyone has a persona. That's kind of how that works.
Even if you apologize now,
being able to access it like only is restricted to certain people, but I think it's like being exposed to these kind of places that always seems to do it.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
Are you sure you're not a cat, Morgana?
What's going on?
Something seems off, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me.
I'm not even sure that that's true contextually within his imagination.
That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Because like all the people he's got in his dungeons, for example, I don't think he thinks like him.
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
He is so very wrong about that, but you know.
Damn it!
Unless he's talking to Ryuji, but even then that's not really true.
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Just shut up and go.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine.
That, like, spine thing on the back of, like, Ryuji's outfit looks actually really uncomfortable.
We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anyways,
I like how he just can escape there.
I don't remember changing into this.
You look like a thug.
The hell? It's much better than your magician-looking one.
I disagree.
Did you find them?
The only thing that I will say is that his shoes look remarkably more comfortable than Joker's, because Joker has those weird little pointed shoes. Those look very uncomfortable.
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
Yeah, it's funny that they didn't just
What's
immediately
going on?
attack us while we were in that
I'm
other room, but
completely
whatever.
lost, man.
I told you before. When a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Kinda. It's like a small portion of one. Like maybe a fifth of the skull.
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
I can't remember if Captain Kidd is someone I would actually consider to be rebellious in any sort of way, shape, or form.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you
I'd
to
have to
say.
double check like what he was actually like.
Wait, we're in deep shit.
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
I'm not sure Morgana's 100% right in this instance, because I think that the people who have like palaces and distortions at that sort of level, almost to a certain extent, are the people who like have fully just embraced their shadow.
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
All right. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about?
Concept of a pirate is just inherently rebellious in nature. Kind of.
We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
What plan?
Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a...
No, it's because you didn't tell me your master plan. That's why. No, I'm willing to help, but I don't know what you're doing.
You got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
I actually need to play that Persona Q game where like Morgana gets to meet with Teddy, because I wonder what their conversation is like. Although those games are kind of like not as well written as the mainline games.
You have returned to the real...
Because it would be kind of interesting to know like
Thank
if
God.
Morgana could
We're
just
back.
learn to like will a body into existence a la Teddy.
Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Ugh, sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
I can use a nap.
Me too. And I'm gonna sleep like a rock when I get
Go to
home.
bed early simulator hits again. Jeez.
But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done.
Ryuji really does not think
help me
things
look for
through.
those guys or any witnesses?
Sounds difficult. I don't think you thought this
That'll
through,
be
Ryuji.
cake compared to the monsters we've gone up against till now. Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal.
Yeah, so all I have to do is not do criminal shit, or make enemies of people who are going to accuse me of doing criminal shit. Not doing things that you think are a good idea because they're usually bad ideas. How'd that happen?
Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
That's actually very perceptive of Ryuji, in all honesty, because that is probably how this happened. But why?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast.
I mean, it could have also just been Kawakami complaining out loud. That's very possible. It's not like she did it maliciously, she's just like whining out loud.
Wrecks things he doesn't agree with. Just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
Okay, yeah.
I'm counting
We'll have to try other methods than the one that you think are good ideas because you have nothing but bad ideas. But that aside, oh yeah, I forgot that this is all just one gigantic ass flashback. Okay. I still wonder which parts of this I actually said out loud because yeah. She might be thinking I'm hitting the truth serum just a little bit too hard.
Would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided.
I want names.
Am I wrong?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Just a spoiler alert to anybody, don't try to break chains with wings.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
It's interesting that you quite often get Chariot relatively early when it's like number 6. I do think that you usually get like Magician first in all the other ones, but...
Alright.
Maybe Chariot's not... No, Chariot's usually like one of the first like 4, I think.
Right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
Sure. Why not?
Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past.
I mean, this is Tokyo. There's a trillion good restaurants in Tokyo.
What? The hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get?
Calm down.
But just hearing your story makes me angry. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh?
Yep, that's about the gist of it. 280 yen for that? Holy shit.
That might be more luck than I originally thought.
You may be right, Ryuji.
You're the first guy that made me think that.
So you can get like a meal sort of thing here for like about $2, which actually is pretty normal for Tokyo. They were very cheap food there, but I mean, still seeing that just is like disturbing given how much I pay for food around here.
I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us.
Same thing where I am. It's like probably $12. It's gross.
I did something stupid at school before too.
Hey, what I did wasn't at school and it wasn't stupid.
The place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
That's because you keep putting pickles on it. What are you doing?
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school.
That is true. The school environment becomes a lot less hostile once he's dealt with.
Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
Are you sure you want to call me? My phone is possessed.
Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
Okay.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
It's a bad plan, and I think we're going to die. You're being too loud.
Right.
It's got the Avengers briefcase. Once again, privy to a conversation that I don't think we actually have access to, but whatever.
I haven't been sleeping well lately.
I remember reading somewhere that like a couple of the characters were supposed to have a more like important role in the game in the original, but they didn't have time, so they got their parts got cut. This was one of those characters, if I recall correctly. It's like her and Hifumi, I think. But
Shiho.
Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized.
So I wonder if they
It's all
like
because
went
you
in
work
and
harder
added
than
more
anyone
content
else.
to those characters that like missed out that they wanted to add more content to, or if they didn't bother. Because I think the reason they cut them is because like time concerns, and also because they didn't end up thinking that they had as much interesting potential as they thought they were going to. But I don't really know.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck. Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today?
Of course.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday.
I now know how to navigate Shinjuku Station using my cursed phone app.
As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine.
I have committed 3 felonies today.
I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
Mr. Pan, no one's life is free. I have a person who like programmed their phone so it had this app, like, or this visualization when they did text messages, which is kind of neat. But I've never really used my phone, so I never bothered with anything like that.
Just stay away from bad influences, okay?
I have made friends with a ruffian and a thug.
Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
Check the cardboard box in the attic will want to claim your bonus content. What? I don't think I have bonus content. Morgana car sticker applicable to entrance of mementos. I don't think I've... okay, well, Teddy costume. Okay, well, that we have to see. Hazuma's... what? This is a lot of stuff. I don't... Catherine's outfit. That's Catherine with a K. Which one was Catherine with a K? I can't remember. Legitimately cannot remember right now, actually. Ultramarine outfit, what? How, what? Oh my god, what is going on here? Oh jeez, a whole bunch of items. Why do I... Oh my god, I have committed so many felonies today. Lockpicks, okay. Cool, great. Black rocks. Went for the full game? I just, you know, bought it off Steam, actually. 100,000, what the hell? Alright, well this is all completely unnecessary. I don't feel like, Okay. How do I actually access this stuff? Yeah, let's save, so I don't have to go through that whole list of things again. If you buy the full game, you get the whole DLC. I thought you just got the whole game. I didn't even see an option for, like, something else. Okay. Don't look at me like that, menu main. Cool. Let's see here. Where is this? I'm remembering now that I should not have named myself Yuki, because there is a Yuki in this game, but I did it last time, so... Did I get the OP DLC personas? I'm gonna try to not use those. Alright. Saint Hermelin. Which one was that? I think that's from one of the earlier games, potentially. Oh, I didn't actually equip it. Wait, what? Oh, this must be when I'm in... Okay, so this won't happen here. This will happen when I'm actually, in a place. Oh, good. Okay, do I actually... Oh no, okay, I still just have RC in here, so that's fine. Yeah, all my equipment's the same right now, so I'm just not going to worry about that other stuff. Because I don't think it exists right now. I want to go check the news and see if you forgot to change the open sign again. The thing on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? Right. We ended up at that weird place when we used this nav app, right? I found it on my phone too. It's a virus. Oh no. It's spreading. That's creepy. For real, what is this thing? It's a virus. I think it's been downloaded. It's on somehow. Yeah, that's what malware does. It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is. But with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. Alright, basically it's gonna depend on how we use it. But first we gotta find evidence for the beatings. I'm counting on you, alright? Don't go ditching Skull on me. Alright, great. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the metaverse. Honestly, like, Facebook does make me really tired. I don't like spending time on Facebook. If I see a free persona in the compendium, it's DLC. Okay, so I'll try and avoid those until later, when, like, you would naturally have something at that level, I guess. I don't mind using, like, the ones that you would get from that process, but, like, I don't want to use them early, for obvious reasons.
I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight.
Are these really conversations? I feel like they're more like lectures.
What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
I have terrible Stockholm syndrome. Yes, I am very accustomed to prison now.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone.
You doubting my abilities? I will turn this into a solo run if I have. No, I won't.
Today,
I'm not doing that.
You entered a partnership with someone who awoke
the skills
to
are?
the same
Yeah, no, I kind of
power
figured it's the skills that are,
want.
but usually you can get access to, like, unless they have truly unique skills, usually you can get equivalents by, like, the late game anyway. Like, if you're running with Lucifer or whatever, you've got his unique skills and his skill set naturally, and you've given him some weird fusion skills that are really, really powerful. You mean Ryuji?
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith,
They have uniques?
lend you
Are the
their
uniques actually
strength.
stronger than the uniques of, like, for example, like, would they be stronger than Alice's Play With Me, for example?
In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong.
Because, like, the uniques for some of the existing ones that are not DLC, like, were already pretty overpowered.
The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart.
They're non-transferable. I think all the uniques are non-transferable, if I recall. Like, I don't think I was ever able to get, like, Play With Me to jump to another character, or another persona. I don't think you can?
The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your persona.
I might be wrong about that, though. I don't use fusion as well as I probably could.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't.
Can I just talk to Justine? Like, I don't know if I need the negging Caroline.
You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Right, okay.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition.
My ambition is to get out of this prison cell, so could you get out of that chair and unlock the door a little bit, please? Can I get out now?
We have a deal then.
No. I feel like Igor has high expectations of me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the full persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
It's gonna be interesting when they have a game that actually has a full social link instead of, Oh, this is where I get wild talk, okay. Arcana Burst. Earn bonus XP when fusing personas based on Arcana's Confident Ring. Yep.
Alright.
So the basics of the basics. It'd be interesting if they ever made a Persona game, like, in a modern sense, where you don't have the full Arcana.
Yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Get lost to where? I'm in a cell, Caroline.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
You'd think that they'd actually be losing a lot of games, because you've got a lot of injuries in your team. You're not going to win a game.
Okay, quiet down.
Listen up, everyone. As you know, today is the volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed. Got it. I'm trying to inject the level of enthusiasm that I think Kawakami has for being there. It's hard for me to actually, like, get down to that level, though, because I just am innately a very sedate person anyway.
Yeah! Man, you still got it, coach.
Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
You know, on a certain level, there's just a very certain level where that kind of is the person who got hit's fault. Because, like,
Hey,
did you just...
you all right?
Did you not see the ball heading towards you at all?
Take him to the nurse's office.
I've had a volleyball head straight towards my face at high velocities before, and I did move my arms in front of my face. At least a little bit.
All
Like,
right, let's resume the match.
you'd have to be very zoned out for that to happen.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for
It
him
is
to
definitely
stroke
that.
his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well,
This is a rated 18A game, Ryuji. You can swear as much as you want. Or is this? I think this is an 18 plus game.
now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's
Do
look
we
for
have
the
to
faces
call?
we saw
Can
at
you
the
learn
castle.
a different
All
word
the
for
members
that
of
while
the
we're
team
doing
should be
this,
here today.
Ryuji? Like, I don't think we should just go up and be like, hey, are you one of those slaves?
I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole. The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm actually worse than you. They think I'm a murderer or something, you know? Okay.
Hey.
But I need SP potions. No. I shouldn't actually fast travel at this point. What I want to do is actually, like, go around and, like, get all the dialogue, but...
What? Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
How did you get
It's
injured?
From practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Wait for the meow? There's been several meows already, mostly from Morgana, because Morgana is a cat.
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone.
The one in the
who's
train where you're, like, fiddling with Morgana's head is probably the best one.
Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a coward.
I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof. Whoa, this is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go.
I wonder if the non-localized version of the game has Shujin and Japanese
That
characters,
injury ain't normal, and he's still
or if they're in
won't fess
English.
up.
Morgana turning up outside? Yeah, that's also good.
Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end. Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything.
Okay. Hello, news person. I want dirt on Kamoshida. You'd think that the person who does all the school gossip, like, rag stuff would be thrilled to talk to hardened criminal, whatever the hell. Alright, hello. Ah, the transfer student, what is it? I'll tell on you if you try to do something to me. You on the volleyball team? Huh? I'm not. Cool. Please don't stab me. I will totally stab you. Okay. I believe it was 3C and we're on floor 2. Back? Not yet. I guess that's just telling me again that I have to go to the 3rd floor. What cruelty, making the oldest students walk up the most stairs. They've already got their, like, brittle old person limbs. 3C. Wait, this is 1C. I guess it's the other way around. Oh, okay, no, they make all the youngest people go the most steps. Okay, that actually, you know, when they're young and healthy and don't have brittle old bones or whatever, that actually, you know, that's exactly what I was saying they should be doing. Let's see here. 3D. 3E. Oh, hey, it's these two.
Yeah?
More and more complex. That is what rumors do, yeah. Aw, thanks for the sympathy.
Yeah.
Cleaning up out of the volleyball rally is a pain. Hi. Oh, this is supposed to be the person I was supposed to talk to. How do you get hurt? It's from practice. How come they're all missing eyeballs? Even intentionally, that would be difficult to do with a volleyball.
Who cares?
M2 man, everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. I still got a lead, a first-year new member. He just joined, so he might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. So it doesn't actually store all of them, that's interesting. Can I buy bread, please? This is no time for... God damn it. Every time. Okay. So all the people who have not yet succumbed to being too old to move upstairs are up here. Hello. So you're not missing an eyeball yet. What are those injuries? Oh, these?
I can't
Shima?
do it.
Attention, attention, all matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Take a wild guess. So you didn't have any luck either. Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard? I forget where the court... I think that's near the vending machines. Yep, okay.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Hi. What is it?
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
No, I was late. You know that I was late.
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happened to get to know each other.
By going to a mystical castle.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Ryuji's being pretty dense here, honestly.
People are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Thanks, Anne.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
You're saying that? Mr. cannot shut his mouth about anything? You know her?
We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Oh god, Mishima.
Huh?
Yeah, the Mishima Corporation, where you have to fight Heihachi.
Special coaching, huh?
I mean, fighting Heihachi would be very special coaching, yeah.
I always see the guy covered in
The
bruises.
cat's out of the bag, literally. I mean, he's not in the bag yet. We haven't put him there yet.
Let's go talk to him before
Is he out of the bag if he's never been in the bag? It's more like not in the bag, I think, at that point. I guess technically it's still out of the bag.
Hey, got a second? Sakamoto?
Also metaphorically, too. Yes.
And you, too.
Look, when Ryuji's the first person you meet and he cannot stop talking about anything, the cat is never in the bag. Also metaphorically.
Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today. right in the face.
I'm gonna say, that was... You should have been paying some attention, like, at all. You would have noticed it and done literally anything.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport. Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
You thought that was... I think it's similar to that moment, but I think it's the next time.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
I'm gonna be honest, I do think that he should quit the volleyball team. I don't think he's well suited for the volleyball team.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
I was just leaving.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn.
My understanding is this isn't actually like that great a school as far as anything goes, but...
Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this. There's no point. Huh? Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it. This has gotta be a joke. Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through.
I legitimately do wonder why he's in the volleyball team, because I don't think that he's the sort of person who really likes that. And isn't he in... I thought he was in a different club as well.
Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it.
You gonna quit?
No, I ain't giving up.
That's the spirit.
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Way to draw even more aggro, Ryuji. Just always go for the most aggro option possible. Okay. Okay, can't even check. Okay, fantastic. Still can't fix that. Oh, I can sit here. They're hoping for that sweet, sweet volleyball scholarship. Yeah, I'm still trying to, like, find the day where I'm allowed to clean up the rest of this place. Your ability to do this as soon as I click X in front of my bed is absolutely uncanny, Ryuji. Because volleyball. Yeah, it's basically his camera sheet that makes the volleyball team famous, yeah. I actually legitimately think this is, like, where the plot falls apart a little bit, because I actually think that their team would be a loser team, but... Like, how are you supposed to play volleyball when you've only got one eyeball? And, like, half his team seems to only have one eyeball, so... What are you talking about? I try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Yeah. Just way to keep opening your yapper there, Ryuji. Your ability to instigate problems for my life and making it just way more difficult is uncanny and just unparalleled. The only person who's, like, open mouth can, like, cause more problems for me in terms of getting people to know exactly what's going on is my own, because literally all your confidants that are not in the Phantom Thieves figure out that you're the Phantom Thieves because of you, but, you know. That's what you get for fixing their problems. This is why you should not fix any of your social links problems. Just focus on your teammates that actually go into dungeons with you. That's actually not true. You should help as many of them as you can, but... Yeah, basically everyone that you help figures out, oh yeah, you must be a Phantom Thief. So about witnesses. Just wonder if he could get something out of Takamaki. She's not on the team. Just hear me out. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's best friends forever with a starter, a girl named Suzui. Okay. It's amazing that you never get in trouble for using your phone in class, except for I think the one time that you do, but...
heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, you're about to lose an eyeball.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that thing that you concluded there, but...
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Let's just say this. Makes no sense in context, but let's say it.
Oh no, it's totally my fault. I shouldn't have been spacing out like that. You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D?
Yes, the infamous and notorious murderer.
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
Well, I mean, all things considered, I'm not doing anything to help quell any of the rumors whatsoever. They don't bother me.
I'm glad to hear that. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it. What the hell?
Okay, I think Morgana might be more like... no, I think even later than this one.
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
Great idea, genius.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
How about a sneak
It'd
attack?
be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas? So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us.
Just bring them to the castle. What would happen if you brought one of them to the castle? That would be wild.
Have any other ideas? What do we do? The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found
Yeah,
you.
here we go.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice. Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The way that's written is actually correct. The way that was inflected in the speech was actually weird, but oh well.
The cat's talking?
You've already seen Morgana talking.
I am not a cat. This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
Most important and pressing questions. Good job, Ryuji.
You don't need one when you're at my level. A did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That's out of the castle bag. There we go. Now you got it.
That aside, why can you talk?
Now time to go and stuff him back into the bag.
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Meow?
This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
Quiet down!
You're the loud one, Ryuji.
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here.
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
It's kind of interesting that they care about a stray cat.
Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey, how dare you treat me like...
Alright, cat's back in the bag. Perfect.
Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
His desires would go too.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain.
Leaving only crushing guilt and despair.
Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist...
I kind of wonder where, like,
he'll
Morgana
forget
gets
what
this
we did
information
there as
from.
well.
I'm assuming, like, he's just sort of born with the knowledge of that imprinted in there, but, like...
Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
I'm not a cat.
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
You're right.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
Well, you did just say that's their distorted desires, so hypothetically they still have some desires.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So...
They might die?
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Yes.
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
We'll have to risk it.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not really the issue, Morgana.
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it! I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Nope. Thought we were. God damn it. YouTube alerts. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Do you know something? Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to eavesdrop. Honestly, like, rumors are useless in this game because they're usually not useful. Saw the new transfer. I like how they're saying that when I'm, like, right beside them. What? Second one's been asking questions about the volleyball team. Yeah, doesn't help at all, which, again, not that surprised. God damn it. Let me use the vending machines. I need the SP up drinks. I can't remember which ones are SP up. Generally speaking, always buy the, like, SP drinks instead of the other ones because you can use them to, like, cast Dia, which is more efficient. Okay, more rumors over here. I'm standing past the yellow line. I'm in a lot of danger right now. Please finish this dialogue quickly. Okay, so nothing useful here. Like, there's the potential that this is supposed to be useful, but this is all stuff that I already know, basically. Trains here just about as fast as in real life. Did I get on the wrong train? We're in this place like nothing happened. Didn't you find out what caused the accidents? Police are investigating. Cool. Okay.
That's all anyone talks about now.
Talking about the accidents now here, so... Station Square.
I'm so miserable.
I think I actually am in the wrong station, period. I like how I'm saying I should come back later when it's like, please just let me use this stuff now. Access way. Okay, I don't need that yet. I'm actually getting two messages about what I should be doing right now. One of them says, obediently return home. Oh, hey.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
I was eavesdropping, not on purpose.
Haven't you heard of privacy?
Haven't you and Ryuji heard of talking less loudly?
No, I was out of line. So, how much did you hear?
Something about a friend.
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Yeah, clearly not nothing. I forget. I think I have to go talk to her again. Pigeons. Dragging me through this goddamn labyrinth. I like how there's a big exclamation point where she is on the map. Where it's just like, yeah, no, she's obviously right over here.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone!
Are you okay?
Why do you keep worrying about me?
A strange text box at the top right of my screen keeps telling me that I have to. Otherwise, I can't go to sleep.
What the heck? I really don't get you.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
Seems like she's really stressed out. No shit.
Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you?
Did they let us just come in here and just order 2 waters?
Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true.
Well, clearly you didn't go for the funniest option, which is like all of them simultaneously so that you get the absolute shit beat out of you, which is I think the funniest one. I did not do that to my
I need to go
playthrough.
to his place after this. You know what it means.
The demons in my head, they're not demons, they're text boxes. You know, they're a lot more bland than demons. Demons would be interesting and tell me to do like interesting things. These ones just tell me where crucial plot points are, you know.
I can't take it anymore.
You know, I should just tell them that unless I finish certain plot crucial things, this day will never end.
I hate him, but still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying?
The way I describe the Persona games is that you're basically playing like half of it where you're like running through a dungeon trying to avoid encounters, or at least that's the way I play it. And then the other half you're playing as an unlicensed therapist, giving unsolicited advice to people that you know.
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
What are they saying?
That you assaulted someone. That you almost killed them. Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations.
Look, this game would be so much simpler if I had. Like, there would be so much less plot.
You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere.
I've got the text box in my head and that cat that I talked to.
You're the same in that regard.
Plus Ryuji, I guess.
Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you.
I think most of the character interactions with most of the other characters is pretty good. There are certain ones, of course, that like have like stronger interactions with each other. Makoto and Haru are probably better. Between those two, yeah, I'd say so. I think so.
I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
Could happen.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But
tough luck, you got one.
Better now. I'm gonna head home.
Do they actually like do anything for Haru in this one? Because like she shows up so late in the original one that you know she doesn't quite get enough screen time or anything like that. Do they kind of introduce her earlier? Because I noticed you see her earlier in this one, but
I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
And then she just walks out with the place's glass. Real class act, Aunt.
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
Honestly, a lot of the characters that come in earlier, like, they get a lot more sort of development.
Late. Where have you been?
Let's just say something was bothering me.
Just don't come running to me when you get arrested. That'll be it for you, remember? By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
You know, school thug and a cat. I actually made a friend. A cat.
Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you.
Well, it is a cat.
Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life.
I've already got the toxoplasmosis.
Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you.
Let's see if I can see the time on that clock in the background there. It's like 4:45, dude. Actually, I can't really tell. The glare from that's too strong.
In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
So what do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all that stuff about stealing desires, and Kamoshida's gonna turn like brain dead if we mess up, right? I mean, sure, I'm pissed at him, but I don't know if I really want to kill a guy. I'm not sure what to say. We ain't gonna settle anything at this rate. I'm thinking... The thing is, like, if you call the cops on someone, there's a non-zero chance that you get them killed. I mean, you know, sometimes it's, you know, consequence of your actions, but, you know, it's not really your fault on that sort of sense there. Depending on how you do that and what reason and all that other stuff, but, you know, a lot of things that you do that are not intended to get someone killed do result in them getting killed, so it's not like you have to think about that for everything. It's like, you know, you're a surgeon and you did a necessary operation on someone and you accidentally, you know, have some of them die in the process. That's not really necessarily a reason to not do the surgery. Oh, wait. Don't sleep yet. Let's see if I can go check down here this time. No, of course not. Damn it. Okay, I think... Do we go back to the castle now? Guess he's coming to the school today. Some young guy, I think. This is where Akechi shows up, I think. For like a presentation or something like that.
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers. There are 3 branches in our government. The National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary. This division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
I already forgot what he's trying to teach me.
Have you made up your mind? No matter how much thinking you do, there's only one option.
Don't talk.
Did I just hear a cat just now?
Meow!
Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby? Settle down! We're in the middle of an important lecture.
It's no use, I can't think of any other way. Concentrate on class. Can't deal with that shit right now. I mean, what are we gonna do about Kamoshida? Do we just gotta go like that cat says? Yes. That damn furball.
If you only knew, I'm reading this too.
That's okay, you two aren't gonna get along anyway.
What's that? Enough! This is a classroom!
Wait, she's going to jump!
Wait, which direction are they looking out? I just realized they're looking out the wrong side of the building.
Suzui?
Shiho?
For real? Come on, let's go.
Hey, stay in your seats.
Or I guess no, because there's that courtyard and then there's that building on the opposite side, so it must be like from the other building.
No way! Huh? Is she gonna commit suicide?
It's Suzui! Shio Suzui!
Huh? Suzui-san? Let's go look.
Okay, yeah, now I remember the way the building's designed. Okay.
She fell!
She jumped!
Calm down. Back to your seats.
No! Why?
The thing is, the fact that she survives this is not that surprising. This building's not that tall. It's a 30-foot drop, which is potentially deadly,
We should head to the courtyard too.
but it's very easily survivable. With severe injuries, obviously, but... I don't remember how the school works.
There's no way we're gonna get past. Come on, let's try going.
I don't remember how to do this. Is that this way? No, this is emergency exit. I don't know necessarily what we think we could possibly accomplish here. Because the answer is nothing.
Hey, let me through! What the hell? Let me through, man!
Okay. She'll be fine. She'll not be fine. That is not what's happening here. Oh, hey, Makoto. Not to go online and talk about this.
Class is still in session.
I don't think that people who are in that position actually do that sort of research. It's more of a spontaneous sort of thing of in the moment. So you don't actually necessarily do the thought behind what you're doing in those sort of situations. So botching this is actually pretty much normal.
Shiho.
But, you know, like, if you're running down there and you're thinking, oh my god, that person killed herself, at this point in the storyline, I didn't think that the first time I played this either. I expected her to be alive.
What the hell's wrong with these people?
Yeah, all the
We
cell
need
phones
someone
out
to
is
go
really
with her.
interesting.
Are there any teachers around? I'm not in charge of her class, though.
We should leave the...
I'll go.
Please hurry.
Shiho. Why?
On. I'm sorry. I can't take this anymore.
Shiho? Huh? Kamoshida? No! Shiho!
Did you see that? Her leg was totally so away. It's not good. She just flung herself off.
Volleyball team.
Return to your classrooms at once.
That guy. Hey, wasn't Mishima acting weird?
He knows something.
We're gonna make him talk this time.
Teachers, return to your classrooms for the time being. Please do not let any students go home yet.
That hurts! Why'd you run like that, huh?
Guilty conscience.
I
It's
didn't
fine.
run.
Yeah, you're good.
She jumped and tried to kill herself! Leave me alone.
Just tell us.
He's right. We ain't trying to get you busted. We won't say you talked either. Suzui. She was called out by Mr. Kamoshida! Wait, what? I was called by him a number of times too. To the teacher's room. It wasn't just me or Suzui either. He'd nominate someone when he was in a bad mood and hit them. So the physical punishment thing was for real. And yesterday, he called Suzui out of the blue.
She didn't make any mistakes or anything. Mr. Kamoshida seemed really irritated that day. So it must have been worse than usual. He didn't... That son of a bitch!
Like Morgana sitting up there with the football or soccer ball, I guess.
Sakamoto's going to find Mr. Kamoshida. Mr. Kamoshida's probably in the PE faculty office on the second floor.
Thanks for acting as the voice bubble that normally resides in the top right of my screen there, Mishima. Alright. I like how he's actually coming with me here.
PE faculty office.
Just do the chariot thing of charge straight into battle without any plan and without any evidence of anything. Like, just immediately get us all in a lot of trouble.
The hell did you do?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me.
That is enough.
What you did wasn't coaching.
What did you say?
You ordered me to call Suzui here. I can only imagine what you did to her.
You're going on and on about things you have no proof of. Basically, you're simply making these claims because you can't be a regular on the team, right?
That's not what this is about!
Even if it is exactly as you imagine it to be, hypothetically speaking. What can you do? We just received a call from the hospital. Suzui's in a coma, and her chances of recovery are slim. How would someone like that make a statement?
I'm not even sure if he's actually telling the truth here, because I don't think that actually was what she's like. Or maybe it was, I can't remember.
There's no chance of her getting better, I hear.
That one's definitely not true, but...
Poor girl.
No. That can't be. You god...
This again? Does this mean we need to have yet another case of self-defense?
You shut your mouth, you son of a bitch! Why are you stopping me? But still!
Oh, you're stopping him? What? There's no need to hold back. Why not attack me? Oh, you can. But of course you can. Everyone present right now will be expelled. I'm reporting all of you at the next board meeting.
What? You can't make a decision like that!
Who would seriously consider what scum like you say? You threatened me too, Mishima, so you're just as responsible.
Huh?
To think you didn't know why I kept someone as talentless as you on the team. You act like you're a victim. But you leaked his criminal records, didn't you? It's all over the internet, correct? How terrible.
Mishima? He told me to do it. I had no choice.
Now, are we finished here? You're all expelled. You're done for. Your futures are mine to take. Now get out of my sight.
I can't believe this asshole's getting away with this! Huh? Oh, right. We have that.
Huh? Have you lost your minds?
Mostly.
You worthless kids aren't making any sense. But sure, go ahead and try. After all, you'll have plenty of time to kill until expulsion.
It's kind of like very artificial here that he doesn't try to just immediately get you expelled instead of like, you know, waiting until the artificial deadline for you to be able to complete your mission, but whatever. It'd be kind of a difficult game if that wasn't the case.
We can't waste any time. We gotta hurry up and go to that world and beat the shit out of that asshole.
We're not beating him up. We're simply stealing his distorted desires.
Yeah, well, you know how that always ends is like we always end up beating them up anyway, so, you know.
Can I assume that you've made up your minds about this? About how he might suffer a mental shutdown?
I have. Someone almost died because of him. I don't give a rat's ass what happens to him anymore.
And you?
No other way.
There you have it.
There might be, but, you know.
By the way, is getting rid of a palace hard?
Yes.
You've tried it before, right?
When did I ever say that?
Huh? What? Were you just pretending to know?
Is it true that you're getting expelled?
God, rumors in this place travel so fast.
Everyone's talking about it.
asshole's at it again. So you came all this way to tell us that?
You're going to deal with Kamoshida. Let me in on it too. I can't just sit back and do nothing after what happened to Shiho.
This has nothing to do with you. Don't butt your head into this.
He should know better than that, actually, now I think about it.
But it does! Shiho's my...
I said don't get in our way!
That was harsh.
We can't take her somewhere like that.
I hope she doesn't do anything too crazy. Women can be much bolder than men at times.
We just gotta hurry up and deal with Kamoshida. Let's go already.
I wonder how many days you can do this in. I don't think I can do it today.
We'll treat each other like phantom thieves. So I hope you're ready.
Huh? Phantom thieves?
Those who covertly sneak in and stylishly steal treasure. That is what we become.
That is not what Skull becomes.
That sounds kinda cool. So we just gotta say the school, Kamoshida's name, and castle. And then we end up in Bizarro World. How the hell's all this work? Someone make it?
I don't think either of those is accurate answers.
But, seems useful enough. We'll show that effing Kamoshida.
Okay.
Let's go.
They really are going to do something. They're doing something on their phone? A name... school? Huh?
It's interesting that, like, people get sucked into this when they're just sort of, like, close enough by. The process for that is, like, a little bit arbitrary, because, like, it's a crowded city.
Time to bust on through.
It's amazing that we didn't bring, like, 50 random passerbys. This one has a story exit. I wonder what the minimum days, though, that you can do it is.
Takamaki?
That voice.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to the new stuff, too.
And are you...
Why are you here?
How should I know? What's going on? Hey, where are we? Isn't this the school?
You saw her as a cat. I wonder why you're, like, acting up all of a sudden.
Perhaps she was dragged in because of that app thing. If multiple people can enter with the person who uses it, it stands to reason it'll pull anyone nearby.
This is why I'm confused as to why we didn't end up with, like, an entire, random, just streets worth of people with us, but whatever.
For real?
Wait, so this is related to Kamoshida?
Anyways, you gotta leave.
No!
The shadows are going to find us if you make a scene.
Making a scene is what Skull does best.
No way! It talked! Oh my god! It's a monster cat!
Monster?
You better explain what's going on! I won't leave until you do!
Looks like we gotta force her, but how are we supposed to do that?
Just take her back to where we came in. That's how it worked last time, right?
Oh yeah! Can you lend me a hand?
I feel bad.
We can't deal with Kamoshida if we don't.
No story locked, you can definitely do it in a day. Oh, non-story locked. Was there... I thought there were 2 story locked sections in this, but... Like, is the minimum 3 days, or is it minimum 2 days? Including the story locked parts.
Hey! And just...
Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean... That's not important.
You guys, seriously? Ah!
We better be careful from now on when we use that app.
You should have checked the tools you used. Why do I, the one who was just watching, know more about it than you two?
Hey, man. I know more about it. Skull's just a dumbass.
Shut up. Jeez. Takamaki found out right when we were starting off. We gotta deal with this fast.
That girl's name is An Takamaki, right? Lady An.
Keep it together, Morgana.
The
We've got a
shadows have
job to do.
noticed us. You better brace yourselves. Got it?
I do think it would be just very funny if you
counting on you,
did just
Joker.
suck in like 50 random people to here.
Joker? That a nickname?
Don't refer to it in such a lame way. It's a code name. What kind of stupid phantom thief would use their real name? I'm not down for that. And there's no telling what kind of effect yelling our real names will have on the palace. It's just a precaution.
So, why is he Joker?
Because he's our trump card when it comes to fighting strength.
Sure.
It's settled then. Next up is you, Ryuji. You'll be... let's see.
I'm surprised that Morgana doesn't call him Bonehead. You can do it in 2 if I count this as the first day, 3 if I count forced exit boss.
Thug! Are you picking a fight with me? Yeah, I'll choose it myself! When it comes to me, it's gotta be this mask. Honestly, I actually kinda like it. What if we named me after this?
That's what I was saying, we should call you Bonehead.
Fine. Why not Skull then?
Oh, that sounds awesome! I'm Skull!
Don't remember any other story exits for today in this palace?
What do we do
That
about
sounds
this
about
one's
right.
code name? How about Mona?
That's
Well, if Joker thinks it's easier to call me that, then I'll go with it. Alright, from here on out, we're Joker, Skull, and Mona. We need to be absolutely thorough about using those code names from now on.
I don't trust Ryuji with this, but whatever. Actually, I don't think he messes up on that part.
Alright, time to go steal this treasure.
Okay, so I did get the, okay, so this one's the Persona 1 outfit, I think? It's either 1 or 2, I can't actually remember all that well right now. Let's go into our equipment and change out of that. Actually, does it actually describe where that came from? God, there are so many of these. No, it doesn't actually tell me. Okay. Gekkokan is 3, that's 4. 7 Sisters. What's this one look like? I feel like this one's 2 and the other one is 1. But I'm pretty bad as far as remembering that kind of thing goes. Let's see. What the heck's this one? Oh god. What do you think of the outfit? Bobblehead, jeez. Alright, I'm just gonna go with default. As funny as I think that is that there are all these other options, I'm actually a person who likes the classics. I actually happen to think that the original outfit's pretty good. I might try messing around with the other guys' outfits as well, just to see what they're like, but now's not the time. I'm seeing a bunch of different kinds of entry places, but the one that we've always been using is this one, so we're probably supposed to use it again, I'm guessing? I can't remember, if I'm totally honest with you.
Yeah.
Looks like they don't know about this weigh-in yet. I didn't get a chance to buy SP up items, which I feel bad about, but maybe I can deal with the fact that I got a whole bunch of, like, free SP up items.
Praise be to King Kamoshida! Death to the intruders!
They already know there's intruders.
Hey, look! Ain't that...
Those intruders the other day were quite entertaining. However, I can't allow that trash to ransack my castle. Strengthen the security, kill them on sight. I'll reward whoever brings me their heads.
Praise be to King Kamoshida! Death to the intruders!
Hey, Mona, can't we just beat the crap out of him and call it a day?
Look at all those soldiers, idiot! It'd be suicide. And I'm sure you don't want a repeat of last time. Besides,
Definitely don't want that,
him
yeah.
to confess his sins? There's no point beating him up. We need to steal his
I mean, if you did beat him up, apparently he, like, dies, is what happens later, so that would actually help because he wouldn't have a chance to expel us.
So, where is it?
It has to be somewhere in the depths of the... Let's infiltrate further in while he's out here.
Okay, so back to the door that I was trying to go into anyway.
Damn it.
It's a shame I couldn't just immediately, like, run in and ambush him there. Alright, so this is probably the tutorialized... Yeah, you probably are forced to get Pixie first.
And all out There's another use for holdups. Besides, shadows are beings born from people's hearts. So naturally, they can talk, too. In other words, you can communicate with them. If you talk to them when they're
So I guess the thing I'm thinking about is I wonder what my first, like, non-tutorial persona is going to be.
In fact, talking has a better chance of scoring something great, as opposed to just offing them. Well then, let's do the first step. We're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker!
Seriously, you were guys are the intruders that King Kamoshida was talking about? Alright, so my first Pokemon is going to be Pixie. Yeah, Beguiling Girl. What the heck?
For real?
Okay, apparently I don't. I just get, like, these options.
Something along those lines. Now let it be money or items. Just cough it up. Sorry. Wait, what? If that's the case... Sorry.
I'll let you go to hell. That's harsh. Okay.
Wow. What the? Cool.
I'm an existence that drifts about in the sea of humanity's souls. Yeah. Real name is Pixie. I'm Pixie. From now on, I'll live inside your heart. I think that sounds much more ominous, given what I remember about stories about fairies. It makes me think that you're literally going to tear open my chest and live inside my heart. Please don't do that.
What was that just now? What happened?
Level 1 Fool social link is what happened. To experience 0 money, yeah. It's the downside to doing it this way.
For real?
And we got sucked into Joker's mask. I have no idea, I wasn't expecting that either. Intruders, halt! What are these things? Lightning resist, or lightning weak. Sense a new possibility within me stemming from the previous battle. Okay, I guess I have to switch to Pixie, which I don't think is actually useful here. Oh, you have Zeo. Okay. I guess that's the useful thing. That's funny, Alien Pixie. No, it's, you know, if you actually look about old stories from, like, Germany or whatever, about, like, all the fairies or whatever, like...
Is that the shadow from earlier?
They're vicious.
Don't tell me. Did you take in the shadow's appearance and powers as a persona?
Yes.
Let's go. Rabbit snap!
Holy...
Besides, it's not Alien Pixie, it's reverse Alien Pixie. It starts on the outside, ends up inside, as opposed to the Alien, which starts inside, ends up outside.
Hey, Mona, what was that about? What did Joker do?
He sealed the enemy's appearance and powers into his mask, and made it his new persona. Is such a feat even possible? Even I've never seen anyone pull that off.
You existed, like, a week before we met you, Morgana. Is this good?
Of course it is. Only one heart exists per person, so normally a person can only have one persona. Incredible. That ability will give us a huge advantage in battle.
That isn't technically true, psychologically speaking. You could have multiple personas, but...
You better help out too, Skull.
Hell yeah! We'll hold every last one of them up.
I like you even more now.
That sounds painfully deadly.
Really
it would be painful for a very brief moment.
All.
Wait, where'd my map go? There it is, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got lots of little traps there. Okay.
There's a treasure chest.
Need the game's hide option, please.
Show me your true form.
Okay, I think there's gonna be the secondary group. Do we know anything about these guys? Yeah, it's weak to wind. Okay. Because I don't want to have too many things that are weak to the same thing. I'm gonna switch to Arsene, even though I don't think it actually matters here. What we're gonna try and do is get to Morgana. And just get the knockdowns. You know, I remember actually now that this game is a lot more deterministic in that, like, there's certain enemies, you don't randomly drop stuff. I wish it wouldn't kill. Because, like, I can't capture these guys if I don't knock one over. But we're just too strong, and we kill them. Patra. Remove special effect, status effect, I think.
Right.
I was getting slightly disoriented when, wait, did they spawn another guy there?
I'll reveal your true form.
I feel like they're spawning new enemies.
Nice work, team.
Like, I'm wondering if it's going back up to the same number and, like, I actually can't get all of the enemies killed here, or what?
Good work. Keep it up.
Like, how many people are there gonna end up being in here? Silver dagger.
All right.
I like how Morgana and, like, Skull can just be out there, and it doesn't matter at all. Like, they don't count. Alright, these guys.
Let's go.
I was not thinking for a second there. I wasted, like, 4 SP for no reason whatsoever. I should kind of... Can I not do Baton Pass yet? I can't. Skull doesn't have any MP anyway. Okay. But he doesn't have Dia.
Something else.
Let's just hope for a critical, because the knockdown is going to be able to... no, screw it. We'll do this. He's weaker, so maybe this will not kill him, actually. Okay. How am I supposed to get these things knocked over without killing them, I wonder?
Hell yeah! A new move!
Yeah, lunge.
All right.
That's all it takes for me.
Down to 20% alarm. What's my new... Have I actually got that equipped? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Save room. I forget, do these restore HP and SP? I don't think they do. I like how she just immediately is able to walk back in.
What's up with this app?
She's way smarter than our characters. Just immediately gets back in.
Just said the word Sakamoto said, and I ended up...
Princess?
Huh?
Princess!
No, I'm in another castle. You can't, no, I'm actually a mushroom.
Aren't there even more shadows here than before? Just getting this far has been a real pain in my ass.
It's all because you guys provoked Kamoshida, you know. Still, he seems to be awfully on guard.
Anyways, how are we supposed to steal that treasure thing?
Don't be so hasty. First, we'll need to secure an infiltration route.
What?
A path to the treasure's location. But honestly, I think we'll need a little more manpower in order to accomplish this.
You really should have said that before we kicked Anne out of here, honestly.
At the very least,
Goddamn
one
dumb
more
cat.
person would be nice.
Hey, you say you don't have your memories and all, but somehow you still know about that kind of stuff? Do you think this thing's really got amnesia?
I believe in Mona.
At least you're a step above that moron.
Don't call me a moron! You sure talk big, but what if it turns out you're just some stray cat in the end?
That can't be.
Still, why was a princess in such an odd place?
Princess?
I could have sworn we were pursuing the readings of an intruder.
It doesn't matter now. We must take her back to King Kamoshida.
Who's this princess they're talking about?
I should probably look into this.
And yet another question goes unanswered. Stuff like the castle and that navigation app are mysterious, but Morgana's got them both beat.
Remember, code names.
Oh, crap, sorry.
Matters a little bit less from Morgana in some way. I don't think that he has a real-life reference for that.
Skull.
What was that again? This is bad.
That was fast.
Your friend, Lady An. She's been taken by shadows!
Wait, what? We sent her home earlier.
If Lady An does indeed have the app, it could be possible.
Oh no. Don't tell me it got put on hers just like mine.
I keep telling you, it's malware. It's worse than Norton. Actually, I take that back. It's not worse than Norton.
For her own safety, and she just came back in by herself.
Yeah, you should have thought about her feelings instead of your own for once. Okay. Apparently no conversation in here this time, but, oh wait, what was this? Consult.
Joker.
Really? Well, let's go system, save data. The heck was that?
Yes. Okay, let's go.
She's just past that dining room looking place. Let's go.
Joker.
This was the dining room looking place?
Who's in charge here?
Take me to your manager. Stop being such a Karen, Ann.
This way.
Traps, right? Oh no, okay.
I'll apologize for touching the armor without permission.
She totally doesn't get what's going on.
Yeah, how long did it take you to figure out what's going on, Ryuji? You're one to talk. Come on.
Now then.
Oh, one sec, actually. Let's check our stats here. Yeah, we are down on SP by quite a bit, but I mean, I do have a bunch of these things now, but these would be a huge waste to use at this situation. I'm not technically supposed to have any of this stuff right now, so except for a bunch of the medicines. Though we didn't take any hit point damage. It's just I wish I could like recover my SP. This is why I want the vending machines, man.
Now then. Yes.
This is the reason that like making friends with Takemi is pretty much like the most important thing, because like getting access to the spirit bracelets is super important. Unless they nerf them.
This is the intruder.
Kamoshida? Who's that? More importantly, what is this place? Why is the school turned into something like this?
I can't believe you mistook my aunt for someone like her. Are you afraid?
What is that outfit? Have you lost your mind?
I do as I please here. After all, this is my castle. The world of my desires.
His desires wanting him to dress like that is so weird.
What the? Wait, is this some red light district?
What a lively slave.
This isn't funny! Enough of the bullshit, Kamoshida!
The girls decided to tell me off. What do you think of that?
Talking back is like totally unforgivable.
In that case, she should be executed. Now then, how should I play with you? Shall I tear you into little pieces?
Are you kidding me?
This is effed up. Is that what he thinks of the girls on the volleyball team?
Hey, that's...
I like how, you know, it pans over and you didn't notice them apparently first.
Just when I was about to start enjoying myself.
What's the deal with this guy?
You little...
How many times are you gonna come back? I bet you just like those thieves. You came because you're pissed at me, huh? But, I forget that chick's name. But it's your fault she jumped, you know.
Huh?
You were so reluctant to throw yourself onto me that I had her take your place.
You bastard!
No!
Take one more step and I'll kill her on the spot.
Damn it!
Just sit back and enjoy the dismantlement show.
It doesn't work as a very good threat when you're just like, I'm going to murder this person. If you take a step forward, and then, you know, it's just like, and then I'm just going to murder them anyway. It's...
No, don't!
Maybe I'll start with her clothes.
You're such a perv!
Hey, what are we gonna do?
I might as well fight anyway.
Takamaki!
Is this my punishment for what happened to Shiho?
That's more like it. You should have looked like this from the start.
Shiho. Huh? No. I don't want that. You're right. Letting this piece of shit toy with me?
I actually wonder if Ants ends up swearing more than like Ryoji does.
It's like I always say, slaves should just behave.
Shut up! I've had enough of this. You pissed me off, you son of a bitch!
My, it's taken far too long. Tell me, who is going to avenge her if you don't?
I mean, I will.
Giving him was never the option. Such is the scream of the other you that dwells within. I am thou, thou art I. We can finally forge a contract.
I hear you, Carmen. You're right. No more holding back.
There you go. Nothing
Kamoshida gets to see like the most of these by far. He must at this point like... It'd be funny if at some point his subconscious is like, oh yeah, no, like everyone that I encounter is literally just going to be someone who does this every time.
You know what? I'm not some cheap girl you can toy with, you scumbag.
Bitch!
You stole everything from Shiho. You destroyed her. Now it's your turn. I will rob you of everything.
I still can't help but think of like her persona as being Carmen Sandiego, which I think it might be, but like there might be some other historical person that that's based off of.
No, I've had enough of you. No one's gonna stop me now. Let's go, Carmen.
I don't remember how to beat Toilet Demon here. What's he weak to? It'd be convenient if he was weak to fire, but they didn't do that as much in this game.
King Kamoshida's love, you selfish lass! Pay for this insolence with your life!
These guys actually become like just normal fights later in the game.
Sexual outlets. Don't make me laugh with that love bullshit. Come on, Carmen. Let's give them hell.
Okay. Well, we use fire anyway, and oh, maybe he is actually weak to it. Hooray! I don't think there's any point in talking to this one. It's like a sub-boss, so I think that you just have to fight him.
Persona! Arsene! Some other way.
This one is weak to fire.
Okay, we've only got that so far. Do we want to try this? Nothing special. Resist wind. Resist lightning, just weak to fire. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I switched elements.
Joker, you're hurt. Don't get reckless now. You did it. They've fallen flat. Words aren't getting through.
Okay, let's break formation here. Let's use an item. Bomb of Life? Did I start with this?
This'll do.
Well, I'll use it anyway.
Screw that up.
Okay. I kind of want to bring my main up to like full health again, but we'll do this for now. So we're just gonna defend here. We're gonna let this guy. Does he? I forget how this works. I might lose because of this. Oh no, he does get to attack after that. Okay, well, this worked out okay anyhow.
To think there would be a woman who could stand up to King Kamoshida.
Outside of school, that guy's nothing but a pathetic loser.
Yeah, Toilet Demon is a weird one. The fact that they become a regular enemy is also weird.
Oh shit.
Wait! Why'd you come here, man? And more importantly, how?
Hey, is that how you speak to a woman?
I mean, yeah, it is how he speaks. It's how he speaks to everybody. He's very gender equality in that sense. Of just,
Lady on?
no matter who he's talking to, just yell at the absolute peak of your voice.
Wait, what is this thing? Is it alive? How can it talk? And where in the world are we?
Just calm down. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry.
How am I supposed to calm down? Huh? Why am I dressed like this? When did I...
You didn't notice our weird outfits when you came in here?
What's with this?
Calm down. I've been telling everybody to just calm down.
Expect me to be calm!
Well, I'm stumped. A search party will be coming for us soon. There's no time to explain. We don't have a choice. Let's retreat for now.
Okay.
We were just getting fired up and you had to go and get in the way. Fine. Here, give me your arm. You take the other side.
Yep, there's the first forced exit. Yeah, we just sort of phase into existence here.
Looks like we made it back. Hey, are you okay?
Well, pretty much. Wait, I lied. I'm still confused about all of this.
You may be safe now, but a lot sure did happen back there.
Oh
At
shit,
any rate,
talking cat.
We stand out too much here. Let's relocate to a safer spot.
I'm just amazed there's no rumors in the school about, like, students just mysteriously, like, manifesting and, like,
Whichever's not
reappearing.
carbonated.
They're both actually.
Then...
Here you go.
What about me?
Huh? But you're a cat.
Have you calmed down, Lady On?
Morgana, right? I really am talking to a cat.
Talking to a cat should not feel
feels so
strange. Like, a
strange.
lot of people talk to cats. Having cats talk back to you is the weird part.
Oh, sorry. You're not a cat, right?
It's only natural that you're confused. Demanding that you understand all of this right after what you went through is asking too much.
Honestly, I still can't believe what happened. And that power... my persona...
It's the will of your rebellion, Lady On. With it, you'll be able to fight in that other world.
So if what you told me is true, we can make Kamoshida have a change of heart, right? Is it really possible? Can we actually force him to confess his crimes?
The volleyball team's keeping quiet about this while teachers and parents turn a blind eye. If guys like us try and complain, they're just gonna shoot us down. Going all in on this plan is the only choice we got.
Then let me help too. I want to make him pay for what happened to Shiho. He just keeps going like nothing happened, even after what he did to her. I'll never forgive him.
Wait, did you just say, let me help? You mean you want us to take you along?
Don't act like I'm going to drag you down. Weren't you watching? I can fight too.
Hey, what should we do?
Should be fine.
Even you're on board with this?
Sure, I'm easygoing.
I agree as well. We are lacking in manpower after all. Don't worry. I'll protect her.
Yeah, you do that, Morgana.
Even if you said no, I'd just go in alone.
Ah, right, she can go by herself. I guess it'd be more dangerous turning her down. Fine.
Then it's decided. Well, I hope we get along.
No, we are going to argue constantly as an entire group. This is a group with a lot of internal friction.
I'm going
And you
to
know
make
what? I wouldn't have it any
atone
other
for
way.
what he did.
Especially between Morgana and Ryuji. Those two arguing like cats and Ryuji is just classic.
Not just for Shiho's sake, but for everything he's done. I won't let any more people suffer because of him. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even murder. But especially murder.
A group like yours must have relied on subtlety and misdirection. Otherwise, you'd never survive. Some of you might even have been hiding behind a public face their entire lives. If you're listening, then answer me.
You're dramatically overestimating our group and their competency.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. With the birth of the lover's persona, I have obtained the winds
I skipped
of
a part by
blessing that
accident.
shall lead to freedom and new power.
L'Amorev, and then because it's so long, it's just got X at the end. Is that actually supposed to have X at the end? I just realized this is number 6. Wasn't Ryuji number 6? I must be going insane here. He might have been 7.
All right.
I feel like this is actually supposed to be 10, though. Or maybe...
Just let me know when you're heading back in. Oh, wait. We don't have each other's info. Hey, give me your number and chat ID. And,
She probably already has Ryuji's. Potentially. I guess not. Said that they knew each other from middle school, but... Must not have been friends or anything.
The pleasure is all mine, Lady Ann. What a kind girl. Such admirable consideration for others. And the innocence to cast herself into the jaws of death to achieve her goal.
Morgana, are we gonna have to jump into your castle and, like, rearrange some stuff?
She cares about her friends, and she's beautiful to boot. What a girl. She's captured my heart.
Don't make us go into your mind castle there, Morgana. We will totally do
It'd
it.
be better if this group could get together quick from now on.
True. Our best option would be to make a secret hideout where we could discuss these things.
Hideout, huh? I like the sound of that.
The school rooftop would work. It seems like nobody goes up there. For the time being, that will make the perfect hideout. I can't contact you from inside a palace, so I'll stay in this world. That being said, I'll need someone to take care of me. I'm personally nominating you. You should feel honored.
This is all you. There's no way I can at my place.
The train will be arriving
Well,
soon.
we now have our hideout, so let's meet there tomorrow.
Okay, let's go look at my new residence for this world.
Yeah. No, this is not a good place. Not a good time. Not a good anything.
Stay upstairs while we're open for business.
Yes?
Hey. Sorry if he...
I don't mind.
Come on, you're getting in...
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Punk rock woman.
Come back again.
Most important social link is she gives you access to the item that makes it so you don't run out of
That's it for
SP while you're in the dungeons.
Oh, that customer just now? She's the head doctor over at that clinic down the street. Rumor has it she gives pretty crappy examinations and sells some weird homemade medicines on top of that. At least, that's what I've heard. I haven't been there myself. They should really just leave her alone. It's not like she's getting in the way of their lives.
Well, I mean, if she's giving away shady medicine, that would be the
Hey,
case,
are we
but, you
there
know.
yet?
Well, I gotta get home and start making dinner.
It's interesting that he doesn't use the kitchen there to make the dinner, because, like, that would be easier in some ways. It'd be a nicer kitchen, but...
What is this place? Is this some kind of abandoned house?
How can you live like this?
I was wondering why I heard meowing. What did you bring it here for?
It followed me here.
Not my problem. Look, this place is a restaurant. Animals are a no-go.
Not forgetting the coffee and curry, but not from her. Yeah. Very useful for the dungeons. Yes, coffee and curry would be good.
Though, I guess you might stay on good behavior if you've got a pet to take care of. Fine. But keep it quiet when we're open for business. And don't let it roam downstairs, or I'll toss it out.
You should probably toss it
I'm
out.
not going to take care of it. That's all on you.
Was that the ruler of this place?
Yep.
He seemed pretty understanding for someone who keeps you cramped up in this dump. Then again, I suppose to normal people I just sound like a meowing cat.
That you do.
Seriously. Had to keep calling out in that cute little voice. Make sure you wash that dish. By the way, have you decided on a name? Morgana? Huh. I was hoping I'd get to name it.
You can make a new name for it.
Looks like the chief likes me better than you. And to be honest, this place is heaven compared to Kamoshida's cells. Remember how you guys asked me before about what I am? To be honest, I don't remember anything about my birth.
Yeah, let's be very clear here. I also don't remember anything about my birth. I would be very, very frightened if I met someone who did remember anything about their birth.
I think the metaverse's distortions made me lose both my memories and my true form.
No, what you just described is much more normal than you think it is. Is that form a cat?
I already told you, I'm an honest-to-God human. If I were originally just a cat, how could I talk? It doesn't make any sense.
You know, it makes just as much sense as you turning spontaneously into a cat as a human. I mean, a cat being able to talk is about as normal as the other way around, you know?
There's no doubt that the distortions were what caused me to lose my real self. I'm sure that once they're purged, I'll finally be able to get that self back. And I have a pretty good idea on how to do it, too. That's why I was in the castle in the first place. Come to think of it, I didn't get hungry over in that world.
It's a shame, because you can find, like, briefcases full of, like, gravy and stuff like that.
Let me make myself clear. Your taking care of me won't be for nothing. It'll be give and take. Due to my knowledgeable and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration tools.
Really?
Whoa. I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal. In exchange for you keeping me here, I'll teach you about these tools. How does that sound?
Let's do this. So, some reason we're learning how to make lockpicks from a cat, which, we could also just learn how to open locks from Lockpick Lawyer on YouTube. I think that would be better. Especially because it's like, self-replicating sort of system, where we can learn how to, like, get through a lock with, like, another lock, or with a Lego, or with, a toy gun, or a spring. Or just really any random trash that we find in dungeon.
Skillful infiltrations and escapes to all manner of places. There's even the possibility that you use special tools and had someone who manufactured them.
It's funny how much she's, like, overestimating the complexity of this. It's great.
I am thou. Thou art I.
When was this one? It's
Thou
not
hast
Moon.
acquired a
I can't
new
remember what
vow.
Morgana is.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains
What
of captivity.
Arcana were you?
With the birth of the
Very
magician
useful for the dungeons,
persona,
yes.
I have obtained the
Magician,
wings of
right.
blessing that shall
I'm just
lead
so used to Magician
freedom
being the
and
first one
new
you meet.
power.
It's because it's like the second one in terms of like the actual like it's number 2.
I'll lecture you about the infiltration tools over time. By the way, the power you used in the palace was seriously amazing. The stronger that power gets, the more reliable it'll be as a trump card. Alright, I'm gonna stick with you wherever you go from today on. Personas are the strength born from one's heart. Depending on what kind of life experience you gain, I bet it'll affect that power as well. And if you become acquainted with capable people, you might learn various useful skills too.
The useful skills is actually much more important than the power, I find. Getting extra like levels in your personas on fusion is like kind of important, but it's way less important than the useful skills in my opinion. I'll just have to deal with being carried in that bag. Alright, cat's back in the bag. Thanks for everything today. You saved me, I didn't even thank you properly. It's fine.
You guys send messages to each other with that thing, right? I want in too. So, I'm gonna have to ask you to type for me.
Learn how to type with your paws. Is this really a place for someone to live? Yeah, I've been saying that we need to be doing that for a while. Do I still not get to move this around?
Oh.
Nope, being told to go to sleep by the cat. Okay, fantastic. Oh, I forgot to check the news. I think he would have told me to go to sleep though, so... Oh wow, I got a seat. It may be crowded, but it looks like you can still grab a seat if you're lucky. You and I are on the same wavelength. While we're riding the train, we've got some downtime. I wonder if we could put it to good use. Yeah, this is where we have learned that we have to buy books and then use those for the train. What's wrong? You don't look so good. I haven't been feeling well lately. My head's all foggy and I have no energy. Tried every drug at the pharmacy, but nothing works. Do I have some new virus? Is this the onset of a psychotic breakdown? What should I do? Am I going to die? Calm down, calm down. Let's go to the clinic. Come on. I'm sure the doctor can try something else. This is where they're telling you should go visit the shady back doctor person. Do you have a cold?
No!
Just thought it might be nice to have some strong medicine to use in the palace.
Morning!
What are you doing here? Let's head to school together. I mean, it's right there, but whatever. I like how Morgana's head just sticks out of the bag and no one seems to comment on it, in spite of the fact that this is a very gossipy sort of school. We're meeting up at the hideout after school, right? Don't text now, we're in class. Oh, you mean you're actually listening to all this crap? Yeah, but none of it was really sticking today. I know, right? Anyway, hideout after school? What exactly is this hideout? The school roof. Wait, you can still go up there? Yeah, I'll let you in. Gotcha.
Hey, are you listening?
You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Donk. Oh, that looked like it hurt. And right in the forehead.
Pay attention!
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. As it should be. Good grief, looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that.
Looks like we're all here. Okay, let's get going.
Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace.
But why? Don't we just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare.
Ain't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it?
That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in.
But how exactly are we supposed to do that?
I'm glad you asked, Lady Ann. First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you.
You talking about weapons? Oh, I know a kick-ass place.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace.
And where can we get medicine?
Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady Ann.
I'm talking about medicine, but like one of the easier things to do is just get
business in Yongen. So let's head off
loads
for today.
and loads and loads of like things off of the vending machines, but are we going home?
Just come with me. I won't be able to get close enough by myself. Can I talk?
Doctor prescribes medication after a quick examination, so you're sitting at the booth. Yeah, I remember.
Actually,
I just realized something. She's the kind of doctor who gets sketchy rumors like that. Maybe she'll help us out. She's somewhere in the neighborhood, right? Let me take me to her. All right, old man. We've got as far as rumors go. Your voice is so quiet, Sonny. You're mumbling. Are all the kids like that these days? I can hear you, but just keep that in mind. So what was that about kindergarten? Oh no, his hearing's going. Ah, I've heard of her. You should steer clear of private physicians. Large hospitals are much better because they've got so many more talented doctors. The doctor I go to works at a major hospital. He's very good, or at least he feels reliable. I mean, that's more often true than not, if I'm totally honest with you, but... Hey, look, Morgana, it's Garfield, your friend. He's disappeared into Cafe LeBlanc somehow. Or actually, wherever this place is. What is this?
Hey, hey!
Okay, well... Oh, we got some more people who rumor here. Oh, no, that's the same person. This one.
Hey!
Okay, apparently I can't talk to that person. Movie theater. Sad man who stands in front of a movie theater. I don't have any gut stats, that's worrisome. Okay, that's... house. Where the hell is this again? Ah, there it is. Oh right, opposite of this guy.
This is the
I always forget what this building looks like.
Now, how can we get them to give us some medicine?
We need to be honest.
How do you expect normal people to understand what a palace is?
No, here's the plan. I tell her exactly the truth. She thinks I'm crazy and starts giving me just huge amounts of lithium. Like all the lithium we could ever need.
This is the clinic. Well, I guess that's the only... We'll just have to go for it. Alright.
I think that honesty would be best policy here. God, those posters are so weird. Okay.
Well...
Is this your first doctor? Is this your first visit? Is this your first doctor would be, you know, pretty negligent parenting from this guy's parents, but... at LeBlanc. Well, whatever. Technically, we also just passed each other on the street one time. So what are you here for today? I've been having nightmares. Fine. Please head to the exam room. She's not a therapist, so, you know.
In a case like yours, it's usually just due to stress.
Okay, but I keep, like, having the same recurring dream of this big crooked-nosed guy in, like, a prison. And, like, two small children berate me for, like, my actions.
I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay?
How would that help with nightmares? That is...
Actually, I still need to restock those. So let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway. Which type of pill do you want? A sweet-tasting one or a bitter one?
Whichever.
How about a stinky one then? Just kidding, there's no such pill. Alright, why don't we stop beating around the bush? You're not sick at all, are you? I'm not as dumb as I look, you know.
You know, actually, no. I think that this character has been having nightmares, and they are pretty invasive.
I'm guessing you're here because you heard the rumors about me,
I really am sick.
Right. That's what they all say. Then, the ulterior motives come out.
Please just make the Velvet Room nightmare stop. I don't want to go back to the castle.
I guess high school kids have it tough nowadays too, huh? Well, fine. I'll prescribe you some medication. But only medication that will help you recover your health. I guess it's fine. You seem pretty earnest, and you don't look like you'll be any trouble. This is my private practice. All the medicine I dispense is original. I have a license to make my own formulas. You've likely seen them being sold at various hospitals. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself. So, if that's okay with you, stop by anytime.
That'll really help. Thank you.
Great. It's nice that you're so quick on the uptake. Saves me the hassle. You're a pretty weird kid, you know? I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for.
I want the nightmares to stop.
Well, as long as you don't cause me any trouble, it's not my problem. Okay, which one?
Okay, these are all HP, that one's for that.
You want that one?
Okay, I'm gonna buy one of those. Technically, like, having all of these is actually really useful. These are not. Typically speaking, you want to use the Dia spell instead of this, and then use, like, things that recover your SP. The problem is she's not selling that just yet, which is why I want to go...
Here you go. Oh, did you decide?
You get, like,
Thanks.
a couple of each of these, actually. Burn Freeze Shock is not the most bad, status effect, so I don't actually care too much about that.
One?
These ones are brutal, so I'm gonna get rid of
Here you
these.
go. That should work.
You can take, like, a couple of these. Just two.
Thanks.
So I've overspent by a little bit. I like how we got the cat with us in the medical clinic. What's the reason for your visit? Do you have a cold, stomachache, athlete's foot? Whatever it is, you'll need to take a number. You're the only one who could have developed that type of medicine. Don't play dumb with me. Rumor has it it's a drug so potent to give you a person unlimited power. Really? That's news to me. Developing experimental drugs, medicine, and herbal remedies violates all health regulations. That's not true if she's got the license for it, but... a drug like that will only become a social issue. You're really persistent, you know that? I'm just a quack. Tend to ruin my reputation again, huh? You're a disgrace to the medical community. Okay, I won't be responsible for your criminal actions. Dispose of that medicine immediately and resign. Hey, is somebody there?
Man.
They almost caught us. Sounded like they were talking about something dangerous. I don't know why we rather needed to book it there, but... could be that woman is hiding some extra strong medicine. We should use that. Alright, let's come back to the, when that man isn't there. Shouldn't involve people who have nothing to do with this. Keep the Phantom Thieves a secret, okay? Yeah, we were so bad at that. I blame Ryuji. So you know the store that I mentioned with model guns? It's in Shibuya. I can go with you if you want. Sounds good. Sweet. Well, let's figure out where to meet. You at least know how to get to Shibuya Station, yeah? Hey, I can't make it. Can I trust you guys to check the place out for me? You can't come? Not tomorrow. I made plans to see Shiho in the hospital. Gotcha. Don't worry, we got this. See you in Shibuya. Yuki will be in front of the station.
We might be able to get our hands on
she
some
uses
decent
SMGs,
stuff.
I think?
This store really has model guns. Well, we can leave that for tomorrow. Let's go home.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't seem to remember whether or not I've actually been there.
Okay.
Okay, so not yet.
Let's turn in for the
God
night.
damn it.
Okay.
So this is, I think, Sunday. Doesn't have the timer yet of days until expulsion. Shop's on Central Street, so we gotta go through the crossing to get there. Crossing? That's what we call the Shibuya crossing. It's a huge intersection with people across the street from every direction. This place is that famous road that, like, literally gets shown in, like, every shot of Tokyo, where there's, like, 6 different directions and a million people, like, flood across like ants every time the lights turn. It's not great. I don't like it. Once we get past that, we'll pretty much be on Central Street. Alright, let's get going. Oh, this is that politician guy.
This country is twisted. While Japanese society may appear to be thriving, many young people have not been as blessed as their elders. They have no jobs, no savings, no financial security whatsoever. These young people should be tackling their futures head on, but instead, they're too busy merely trying to survive.
That is what a 30-year-long, 40-year-long recession does to a country, yeah.
People give speeches all the time. Plus, politics are pretty boring anyways.
Ryuji, he's talking about you. He's talking about literally you. There's a guy that looks like he's Yakuza.
The shop can be pretty confusing to find sometimes.
Let's go talk to him. Hello, Mr. Yakuza guy. Hey, you a student? Looking for a part-time job? It's easy money. I can make a recommendation just for you.
Hey,
Hey, you lose track of Yushi if you waste time with this guy. What kind of work is it?
Can I talk?
Don't talk to the shady guy. We're looking for weapons. Good pep talk, Mona. This guy looks like he's from a more traditional Japanese school that we just passed. Untouchable. This place looks sketchy as shit. Right? To be honest, I'd be a bit scared to go alone. Is that why I'm here?
Oh yeah, before we head in, you know anything about guns and shit? Nah, I guess we can just ask the guy behind the counter if we can't figure out what we want. Come on, let's do this.
You can now quick travel to the airsoft shop in Shibuya. I forget which places I have to pay to get to on the train. That figure in the back there is so funny looking to me. Sup, dude? You know what you want yet?
You looking for recommendations? I don't know, just buy whatever looks interesting to you.
That is honestly the best advice for buying models of any sort. Like, it doesn't matter what series it's from, just buy the ones that you think look good.
Ugh, some customer service.
Fine, what do you want? An automatic? A revolver?
Automatic?
You use shotguns. What are you talking about?
Why are you talking about cars now?
Listen, this here's an enthusiast shop. My regulars will be mad if I let a casual like you hang around.
I'm not a freaking casual. I bought shit from here like last week.
Can't remember you.
You bastard.
And you, looking for something?
A fancy model gun.
Oh, you a collector? You're way more interested than Blondie over there.
Oh, shut it!
Anyways, you should have said before you two are enthusiasts. I'm always up for helping fresh faces. Some precautions first, though. Don't go around pointing them at other people. Keep them in a bag or something if you're outside. Oh, and don't let the fuzz catch wind of you having them. I don't need them coming around here.
We'll be careful.
You damn
We're not careful. No, we're lying to you. We're very much lying to you immediately.
Close, you'll be able to tell these are models. Real guns feel different. Maybe someday I'll show you the real good stuff, though. If you got the guts for it, of course.
Do you mean guts or do you mean cash? Because you're probably talking about like $1 million model or something like that.
But for now, you get the beginner selection. Just sit tight. I'll bring them out.
We did it, dude. We totally gotta go for some fancy shit, right? Ooh, I want him to shine. Oh, and here's the cash for mine. Pick me out something good.
Well, always does make me want to make sure that I get one that's decent for Ryuji there.
Alright.
It's interesting that he does give you the option for like melee weapons here. Let's see here. Okay, so these are the new options. What's the accuracy tracks on these? I always prefer buying for accuracy in a lot of ways. Let's just get the Hellslinger anyway, though.
You better not use it to pull a prank.
Weird that we're getting like a model of some of these things here. Let's see here. I think the one that we've got currently is actually pretty close to fine, so we're gonna actually skip getting anything different for the dagger.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's see here. These are both new. This is, I think, what he's already got equipped. Goes up by 10 and goes up by 2. This is actually very accurate.
That's what you're choosing? You like it? Alright, which one?
I don't think that it's as important to buy her a really good melee weapon, but this is probably fine.
How's that?
I guess since I've got the money, I might as well spend it all, but normally I don't bother. The reason being that you actually just find like dropped items that are just as good pretty quickly. For guns, I think that the person with the best one is actually probably Anne. Because it's got the 12 rounds in the chamber there. Let's see what the attack values on these other ones are, though. I don't use these enough. Yeah, the shotgun's got 3 rounds, but it's got a much higher attack value, but the accuracy's bad.
Sounds good.
This one, similar sort of story. I think that the best actual one is probably Ant. Slingbow, similar, lower accuracy and everything. This is also lower accuracy, actually. I still think this is probably the best value.
You like it?
Okay.
Okay. All right, which one? How's that?
I want to have the protective item on the main character, just because, like, if you don't have that, you're kind of screwed. If he gets downed, it's really bad, whereas, like, if any of these other people get downed, it doesn't really matter that much. His is so weird that he's got a cat sweater for Morgana.
Sounds good.
Camisole. It's not as important to get, like, Anne or Ryuji or Morgana protection at this point in time, so I'm just not going to bother. I just want to, like, not spend, like, all the money that I potentially can. Resist sleep. Write down reminders, resist forget, resist dizzy. I don't need any of these right now.
Come again.
Something you should know, I don't buy off any model guns from other people, so just keep that in mind. I don't want to deal with any problems buying something that's already been modified.
Later.
And that's all I gotta say. Okay. So, stuff that we find in the place we can't sell. I'll have you do this choosing for now and get me the strongest looking one. I wonder how we know what the stats for these guns are. Because they're just models. It's not like...
Boss, did you hear? Apparently that subway driver from the accident was acting really odd during his testimony hearing.
You talking about that psychotic whatever thing people are going on about?
Yeah, I heard it completely alters your personality. The news is saying the driver couldn't even speak when they tried asking him questions.
Only an idiot would believe a preposterous story like that. Oh, sorry, but we're closing soon.
How rude. This must be why you don't get many customers. Your coffee's actually not half bad. The beans must be lamenting the sorry state of this store.
Thanks for stopping in. Please come again.
I'm only trying to help you fix your business. Thanks for the coffee, at least.
Jeez, what a pain. Oh, what do you want? If you're bored, go wash some dishes or something.
How's business?
It doesn't concern you. It's all good as long as the shop doesn't fail. I'm not gonna go wearing a fake smile.
Is that a motto of yours?
No, it's nothing like that. As long as I'm here, the world leaves me be. No annoyances or troublesome people to deal with. It's like my own personal hideaway.
You really do have terrible customer service, because customers are exactly the sort of people who are troublesome.
I'd be kind of screwed if I lost it. But I guess you would be too. So you better at least try and be useful around here. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Don't cause any trouble.
Alright. So I'm probably going to call it here for today. How was she? Her condition is stable. They don't know when she'll regain consciousness, though. I'm sure she'll be okay. She'll get better, I know it. Just need to believe in her.
We're just about ready to go to the palace. We just need to assemble some infiltration tools. Clean off that desk back there so we can use it.
Okay, so I guess this is where we finally do this. Good.
Great. Now you... I'll provide the materials this time. Try making a lockpick.
Making tools will cause time to pass, but will improve your proficiency as well. Each time this ranks up, you can make one additional tool. So having more efficiency, you get better stuff. Do this during bad weather. Doing, like, the bad weather thing is such an annoyance in some ways, because you do everything better in bad weather. Like, there's a lot of special things that happen.
Don't think too hard about it.
I could get a Go-Ho-M. I've got 10 lockpicks, so might want this first, but honestly, let's just do this.
Everyone starts off a little clumsy. Don't be sad if it doesn't go well at first, okay?
The Go-Homes are also super useful.
Great. We should be able to use this.
Yeah.
We should be ready now. We're heading into the palace tomorrow. Let's get some sleep.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat the palace on this run either, actually, but I forgot to save.
Good morning. Come on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning.
Good morning.
That admirable behavior won't do you any good once you're expelled.
Bad weather is OP. Bad weather is super OP. As a
Well,
result,
that
Yusuke
wraps
is
up
the most
the
OP
homeroom
character in the game.
period. A word with you, please.
Oh no.
There's
Hello.
something I'd like to ask you. It won't take long.
Oh. That's why I don't remember the
see
scene.
you're already getting on top of the problem I'd mentioned this morning, Miss Kawakami. I appreciate the support.
Thank you again.
Oh, you know this guy, Yoshizawa?
Yes, he lent me a helping hand earlier.
I recommend you steer clear of the likes of him if you have any consideration for your future. Remember the discussion we just had? There are a number of students in this school you shouldn't get involved with. This one's at the top of the list.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt, but I need to use the guidance office.
Oh, pardon me. We should be going too. Don't want to get in the way of guiding this delinquent and all.
please excuse us.
After you.
Okay.
I'm gonna get straight to the point. Did something happen between you and Mr. Kamoshida?
Nah, nothing.
I don't think so. Especially after that little exchange just now. He gave me a brief lecture this morning, and your name came up. Something about the dangers of a lack of supervision. I don't mean to pry, but just make sure you don't go causing trouble, okay?
Ooh, I'm afraid causing trouble is my middle name.
Oh, and one more thing.
Although they don't have middle names in Japan, as far as I understand it.
That girl outside the office? You didn't make a pass at her, did you?
Of course not.
All right. Mr. Kamoshida has a real close eye on you. Apparently, you've been getting involved with Sakamoto-kun. You seem acquainted with Yoshizawa-san as well.
Who was that again? Oh, right, I guess technically, yeah, sure.
Maybe you're just naturally drawn to athletes?
No.
Sorry,
Wait.
bad joke.
No, yeah,
That's all I wanted to discuss. You're free to go.
Her level of motivation, even for that sort of thing, is just non-existent. So I saw Kamoshi at the school gate this morning. He was just standing there looking at me with a shooting grin on his face. That's annoying. He's probably mocking you. Honestly, seeing that got me even more fired up about this. We're definitely going to pull this off. Yeah, I'm worried about Shio, but I want to concentrate on our operation too, and I won't let myself get exhausted like last time. Board meeting's May 2nd. Okay, so this is where we get the timer. We just got to take care of him before then. I'm ready for this. Same goes for me. Me too. No going in without me, okay? Yeah, you better let us know if we were going to the palace. Okay. I don't remember what the rainy day stuff is in this game, unfortunately. I can't remember. Got in trouble on the first day of school. Those guys are getting expelled. Nobody wants a troublemaker in school. Everyone's got high hopes of new girl Yoshizawa-chan. Okay.
Okay.
It's finally time to set the plan in motion. Bet the others are all ready to go and waiting on the signal. Well, I'm leaving planning to you. Okay. So, this is where... Alright. Okay, let's save the game here. Because like I said, it is time for me to get going. So, anyway, I've seen a couple things that have changed, but nothing really has changed as far as, like, the main glut of the game has gone so far. So, they've definitely hinted at a few different things, and I think that a couple of things have been tweaked a little bit, but as far as the actual stuff that I've done, really, it seems the same so far, but hopefully we'll start getting an acceleration of changes as we get past Chapter 1, I'm guessing, but we'll see. In any event, though, yeah, hope you found this one enjoyable. I'll see you guys all on Monday, and yeah, I'll see you all then.